Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol JNUG. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, so that's where that red line up here is coming from. But I wasn't planning on doing this one, and then the final portion of the day happened where, again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because you can see the last volume bar down here, again, representing the last 30 minutes of the day. Good surge in volume, and then the price reacted very nicely with it. And it actually makes sense why the price did bounce where it did. Why do I say that? Well, let me just give a little more context here. When you go back here through the history of the chart, you can see that right here around $7.30, give or take a few pennies, this has acted as a level of support several times and has produced a couple of nice little bounces. Obviously, the one bounce is better than the other, but right here, quick bounce to the upside. And then this bounce was, had more, oomph behind it. But now the question becomes, is history going to repeat itself? Is there going to be some sort of follow through on the top 30 minutes? Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because it's bounced twice before and it started to bounce right now does not mean that this thing is guaranteed to keep on bouncing, no doubt about it. If only trading were that easy and had guarantees. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all to see some sort of, continuation on the bounce. But again, that's not the same as saying that it is for sure going to bounce, because there just simply aren't any, there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market. But, it's at least logical right now to question if there's going to be any sort of bounce. Case in point, when the price was dropping here and dropping and dropping, at no point to say, I wonder if the price is getting ready to bounce. Why would you say that when during that portion of the chart, all it was doing was going down, right? Well, at least at this point in time, it's leveled off, has started to show some signs of strength. Then you match that up where, there's been other bounces. Yeah, it's logical to wonder if there is going to be some sort of continuation. In the event it does keep on bouncing, key level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line up here, which is the 50-period simple moving average. So keep an eye on that. So, and there's quite a bit of space. So that's what makes it interesting. I mean, there is some room for this thing to potentially, build on the momentum of the bounce, but, only time will tell. And that's why risk management is very, very important. Just in case, this is a little kind of a fake bounce here. And if that's the case, then yeah, have your risk, defense protocols in place. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.